Hello, it's me, Hades, and today I will be giving you my predictions for King and Queen of the Ring. Now, the card is 5 matches, so this should be a short one. So let's just jump right into it. Let's start out with the matches that we know are confirmed for Queen and King of the Ring. We'll start with the Intercontinental Championship match. We have Sami Zayn versus Chad Gable versus Bronson Reed. This one's a tough one to pick, to be honest, because I could see valid reasons for everyone winning here. Because Chad Gable's getting pretty hot with what he's doing. Sami Zayn is Sami Zayn. He's been hot for a few years now. And Bronson Reed, I think out of the 3, Bronson Reed's the least likely to win, but Triple H has pulled surprises before. But if I have to pick, I'm going to go with Sami retaining. I don't know how this finish is going to be, but I would love to see Chad Gable win. I would love to see Chad Gable win because his heel work lately has been so fun and so fun to watch, and him with the championship would be pure cinema. So I would love that. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn retaining, and maybe him and Chad have another match down the line, just a singles match. This is also, fun fact, Chad Gable's first singles match on a PLE for a championship ever, which is fucking insane. All right, and for our next match, we have Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. This storyline hasn't been like the most interesting, admittedly, but Liv Morgan is in like this fucking weird thing with the Judgment Day right now that they're like doing little hints behind the scenes. It's really cool. I love it. I love that type of shit. So it's fun to see. But so that's why for this, I'm going to pick Liv Morgan. I think Becky winning obviously was something they had to pull the audible because Rhea got injured. And I feel like they didn't want to give Liv the championship just without like having some type of feud and like building something up, having these little hints with the Judgment Day, because it seems like when Liv Morgan said she's going to take everything away from Rhea Ripley, she meant it. And it seems like she's going to take the Judgment Day away from Rhea Ripley, Dominic away from Rhea Ripley, and if she has that championship, even though Becky Lynch is technically the one that took it first, she feels like she will be taking it from Rhea Ripley. And that would be pretty good in terms of that story with Rhea. So when Rhea comes back, she destroys. She'll be a top baby face for sure, because people are turning on Liv like weekly at this point, at least on the internet. I don't know about the general public, but so I'm gonna go with Liv Morgan here. I think Liv Morgan pulls off the win and becomes a champion again, which I'd be pretty happy for. And for the last like confirmed match, quote unquote, we have Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul for the WWE Championship. I don't really have feelings for this match. I mean, it's going to be a good match. Logan Paul, while you know, he is Logan Paul, the matches he's had with people have been good. He's a good wrestler. He knows what he's doing in terms of wrestling aspect. I think his mic work can be decent, but some of the shit he says is just, I don't know. But he's also a heel, so maybe that's just me. I think it's pretty obvious who's going to win this one. They're not going to have Logan Paul win the WWE Championship, so it's obviously going to be Cody Rhodes. Cody Rhodes is going to win this. Now, you know, I'm not even going to say, oh well, they might pull something. No, I don't think that's going to happen. I think this match is just, you know, a match at the end of the day. I don't think anyone really cares about the outcome because we already know it. But I think in terms of like match quality, this will be a pretty solid match. Apparently Logan Paul gave his brass knuckles to Michael Cole during the press conference or something, so maybe there won't be any shenanigans, which would be nice, because Logan Paul has good enough matches where he doesn't need to cheat to win. Like if he had some more clean wins, I think it would just be perfectly fine for him. He doesn't need to cheat to win. I feel like he's cheated to win on every match he's had, and I feel like he doesn't need to cheat to win all the time. I am pretty sad that this isn't for the US Championship as well, because if Cody won that, I feel like he'd just do like open challenges and that would be fun. It would actually be getting defended, because Logan Paul has had that championship for what, 200 days and only defended it twice. So hopefully at SummerSlam they get it off of him and give it to somebody who will actually defend it, because I feel like mid-card championships are supposed to be, you know, defended more often. I feel like that's like kind of their point. And so yeah, I don't know, but Cody Rhodes definitely gonna win this one. It will be a solid match at the very least. Now for the King and Queen of the Ring final matches. Now, as we know, as of I think yesterday at the time of recording, Triple H said that whoever wins the King and the Queen of the Ring matches will have a championship shot, I think at SummerSlam. So that's exciting. Stakes are nice. So that is a big game changer and changes how I think about the King and the Queen of the Ring right now. So we'll go right into the Queen of the Ring match here. It's going to be Lyra Valkyria versus either Bianca Belair or Nia Jax. Now, Nia Jax beats Bianca Belair on SmackDown and goes to the final. I will say that Lyra Valkyria may pull the surprise win at the final. It's, you know, she got that big win over Io Sky, and I think that's really solidifying that, hey, they have faith in Lyra Valkyria and this, you know, her like underdog quote unquote story for going to win the Queen of the Ring after just being called up would be kind of insane for her. It's like a big push in my eyes. So I could see her beating Nia Jax because I feel like her winning that would be like pretty impressive because she's a much smaller competitor, obviously, to Nia Jax. So I think it would feel more impressive. But if Bianca Belair beats Nia Jax, I think that Bianca will win the final. Now, I don't necessarily like that because I want Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill to make those tag team championships actually, you know, feel like they mean something even a little bit. I feel like they could have good matches with a lot of like the women's tag teams, but I could see them using Bianca Belair winning that championship or winning the Queen of the Ring and going to get a championship match as like little ways to poke at maybe Jade and Bianca having a match down the line. I could see them doing that. Like maybe Bianca wins the final and goes to, you know, go for this championship, and she's so focused on the championship, the singles championship, that they lose the women's tag team championship, and then Jade's like, hey, what the fuck, and you know, shit like that. You know, they can do something like that. But those are my predictions. If it's Lyra versus Nia Jax in the final, I'm gonna go with Lyra, and if it's Lyra versus Bianca Belair, I'm gonna go with Bianca Belair. And for the King of the Ring final, I'm doing the same thing I did for the Queen of the Ring. It's going to be Gunther versus either Tama Tonga or Randy Orton. Now, if Tama Tonga somehow beats Randy Orton on SmackDown to go to the final, I will say that Gunther is going to win the final and go to probably face like Damian Priest at SummerSlam. But if Randy Orton beats Tama Tonga and goes to the finals, I will say that Randy Orton is going to pull off the win against Gunther. And I know that's like, oh my God, Gunther losing. I know some people like think that's like the end of the world if he loses a match, but I think in terms of like the timetable between Gunther and Randy Orton, Randy is much older, but he's in good shape, and him having a championship match at like a SummerSlam or something would be cool to see him in that picture again. Gunther is going to be at that top of the card for a long time. Even if he loses King of the Ring, he's not going to go, oh well, he's going to the fucking mid card. No, he's going to stay in that main event picture no matter what. Triple H loves that man, and you saw what he did with the Intercontinental Championship. He had that long reign, and if Gunther wins King of the Ring, I feel like people would want him to win the championship and then hold that for a long time too. And I don't think they want to have him hold another championship for a long time. Not right now. Like, just have him have some matches. So, but he's going to be in that main event picture for years to come. But Randy Orton, the older superstar and legend, definitely just wants another championship match, and I think he deserves it. It's Randy Orton. We all love Randy Orton. I feel like most of us do anyway. And it would be cool to see him go against like Cody for the WWE championship because there's history there. So I'd be happy to see that. But yeah, I'm going to go with, if it's Gunther versus Randy, Randy is going to win. And if it's Gunther versus Tama Tonga, Gunther is going to win. And those are my predictions for the King and Queen of the Ring PLE. I'm excited for it. I think the matches are going to be pretty good. I think the 5-match card is really nice for just quality matches. It gives them all the matches some time to really just story build and go out there and give a good show. But yeah, those are my predictions. Thank you so much for watching. If you watched all the way through, make sure to follow me on Twitter and all that stuff. I tweet a lot about wrestling when I'm watching. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. I will see you next time.